street food tour.
We need to find salad.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We've been queuing for the potato topping session. Oh my god, there's so much to choose from. Wow, never ever ever had a kebab.
The cheapest effers. Cheers.
Cheers.
Good afternoon guys from Istanbul, Turkey. It's actually our last day exploring the city. We haven't filmed so much because we've been here on our very exciting project filming with views which you will see very soon. But being the last day, we have finally headed to Istiklal Avenue, the busiest avenue street in the city, and we are going to do a street food tour. This actually used to be known as the Grand Avenue. I feel like it's 2 kilometers long, and they say on any average day there's nearly 1 million people, or more than 1 million people, cross through this crazy city centre street. But let's get to the street food.
I am very excited. Nervous, excited to try the amazing street food of this city of 15 million people. It's got to be some good street food, right?
There's got to be loads. There's going to be too much street food.
Apparently there's actually people that go around and rate certain street foods and give them, like, is it like a hygiene rating?
It's regulated, so they regulate it so you know what you get in.
I mean, I don't know.
Isn't going to put you on the toilet anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I hope not, but I don't know whether we're going to find any of them today. I do have a very strong list. The very first thing that I'm going to start with is, I don't even know if we need it, the sun is shining. It is called salep, which I've tried to do some research on it, but it comes out as like a hot milk. Salep is kind of like orchid as well, so I don't know if it derives from a flower, but we need to find salep. We found it.
Hello, can we get one salep, please?
Thank you. Amazing. Woo! So, cinnamony. So basically, when I looked online, they call it the hot milk, but it is a very thick texture.
I think it's for winter.
Yeah.
It's a wintry
they would drink it because they would say it's cold here. Right now, it's actually quite warm, but oh my god, I've kind of burnt the roof of my mouth. That is very unusual. How can I describe it? Hot milk is definitely one, but it has like a creamy, thick, jelly consistency as well.
Teşekkürler. Thank you. This was actually only 20 Turkish lira, so about 1 English pound. I mean, it looks really thick, and I love what they serve it in. It's got like a gold-plated kettle with loads of steam coming out of it. Let's give it a go. It burnt Molly's mouth, it's going to burn mine. Oh, that's hot. It's interesting. It's very cinnamony. They put the cinnamon on top. It's really thick. It's almost like of an eggy consistency, but I quite like it.
This street is amazing, and now we found an old guy with a little stool with some meatball looking things. I really want one. Do you want one, or should we just get one and share it?
Let's get one. I like the look of the other thing as well.
Yeah, what is that? Hello.
Hello.
What is this?
Chiburek.
Chiburek. What's inside?
Inside meat, inside patata, inside cheese.
Would you like cheese, potato, or meat?
Get a potato one, and then we definitely need to get the cocktails.
Can we have one meatball and one potato, please?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Amazing. Thank you so much. Wow. Look at how cute that is.
14 years.
He was here for 40 years. Wow. So this is the best, the most famous. Wow.
Istanbul, number 1.
That's amazing.
Wow. Number 1. Box. Sabır taşı. My father, my family story.
Oh wow.
Mustafa Topçuoğlu, Mike.
Wow, so he's got his own book.
Amazing. I love it. Oh my god, what a guy. So he basically told us everything we needed to know.
His family is basically the OG, the best at the meatball.
The most famous meatballs you can get. So this is called iki köfte, my best Turkish pronunciation, and it translates to English as a stuffed meatball. It's got like bulgur, spices, and the meats in it. And then as a bonus, we picked up a chiburek. I think it's similar to the bureks, which is like the pastry filling, but it's more like a pancake. So I'm going to go with this because this looks cute. Oh, it's so herby, and I love. It's like deep fried, really, really oily. Do you want me to try this as well?
I'm gonna try this. Let me try this.
Fair enough.
It looks more like a pancake. It said tuberek, which I hadn't actually heard of. Oh, well, we've got potato, cheese, and veggies.
No, I think it's just potato.
That's really good. It's almost like a cross between a pancake and omelette.
I think it's like the savoury snack that you're supposed to have, isn't it? Tuberek.
And like a perfect pastry. And this guy, he makes it. He's actually got his restaurant up above. Sabatassi.
You, good pronunciation.
Well, we can't. We're doing street food. We need to sit outside. That was actually so good. The Islil Costa. We were at the home. We were literally at the home, the creator. I think that was what he was saying. They've been going for 40 years, and he was showing us his own YouTube channel, and that he's been on TV loads of times in Turkey. And the little tuberek was like a little bonus. I'm calling it like a pancake pastry type thing. But next on our list, we have such a big list. I think it's potato, a jacket potato, which I didn't think they would have as a street food in Turkey, but we found this place, potatoes, so I'm pretty sure they're going to do the Turkey street food of kumpir.
We've been queuing for the potato topping session. Oh my god, there's so much to choose from. Can I have cheese, please? Yeah.
There's so much.
Oh my god, sweet corn. Wow. Thank you so much.
That was stressful.
That was so stressful. There was too much choice. It really stressed me out, but we found it really unusual that there was kumpir here in Turkey. We had it in Poland, and then we found out that apparently kumpir originally comes from Yugoslavia, and when the Turkish people had it, they decided, actually, we really like it. They brought it here, they changed it up. You can get everything in it, and I'm really excited to try it.
I don't even know what we got. It was like the Subway of potatoes.
Oh my god, yeah, that's what it is, the Subway of potatoes. I need to just open my knife and fork. Oh wow, that is cheesy, buttery, yogurty.
What did we even end up with?
Yogurt,
everything.
Pickles, sweet corn, and some herbs, and lots of butter and cheese. Wow, it's really different to the one we had in Poland, and it's much noisier on this street, but it's hot and very good.
This street is literally insane. There is so much going on, the sights, the smells, it is sensory overload. I thought the rest of Istanbul was sensory overload, but this street is that times 10. I need to sit down and eat this. There's no way I can keep walking with all this street food. I don't even know how to do this. Them gherkins are fragrant, to say the least. I think this was like 40 lira. And if you get all this, it's basically what it says in the tin. It's a jacket potato with different toppings.
This street is absolutely wild. There's so much going on, but it actually used to be known as Grand Avenue because there was lots of palaces. I think you can see it in the architecture. It's really beautiful, and there's a 19th century tram that runs through. I'm walking on the tram line right now. Tell me if it comes behind me. We have made it to Taksim Square, the heart of Istanbul, and we found the 19th century tram. I'm not getting on it though, because I think it just goes round in a circle.
Well, it goes all the way through Istanbul. How does that even squeeze through all the people?
Yeah, I know. How does that even happen?
Today is getting crazier and crazier. Taksim Square is apparently the absolute heart of Istanbul, and we're so pleased that we managed to get here on our last day. I feel like every trip needs to include it. You've got the Taksim Mosque behind me, which is actually a relatively new mosque. You've got the monuments, and of course there is so much street food around this area. I feel like we've got two. Is it two we've got here maybe?
Two.
We've done a lot of
here. We've done a lot of research.
We've done a lot of prior research. Yeah, two just on or off Taksim Square. I don't know, I have no idea how many more we've got to do. How many have we done? So we've done like 4 so far. We might even end up doing 10. Tell me this isn't the coolest place ever. When I visit street food, it's places like this. This is Durum Zade. It is like on a little tiny side. It is on a little tiny side street out of the way of the hustle and bustle. And basically, the only reason we knew about this place is because the late great Anthony Bourdain came here, and we come here to get a durum. Basically, a durum is a wrap filled with any type of kebab. I've gone for a Dana, which is spicy. Molly has gone for eartha. But you know already if Anthony Bourdain's been here, It's got the seal of approval, it must be good. And up here, like I said with the street food, it has a hygiene sign so you know whatever you're eating isn't going to upset the belly.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Look at these, they look so good. You can actually go in there and watch them being made. They get the flatbread, chuck the meat inside.
That smells so good.
Sprinkle the spices on my Adana.
This is my favourite thing ever. There's literally chilies in a bag.
These were actually only 40 lira each, so £2 English. Oh, it smells so good. I can almost smell the spice. I'm waiting for it. Oh, that is good. The bread around it is like char grilled, and then the Adana, which I think is lamb. I don't think it's beef. It can be both. It's a little bit smoky, and then you get that hint of spice at the end. But I feel like the whole reason you come here is for this atmosphere. Small side street food, Anthony Bourdain. Perfect. I'm going to be completely honest and tell you that I actually have never ever had a kebab.
That's terrible.
In my life.
So really
I'm not sure if I'm going to like it.
You're British, you've been on drunk nights out and not had a kebab.
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? But here goes nothing.
You like it?
I do. I can't believe I've never had one before. I know this is going to be slightly different to a normal kebab because it's wrapped and obviously it's like toasted. It's almost like the Turkish burrito. These really are the ultimate street food, the ultimate street food experience. You're sat away from the hustle and bustle, no tourists, just locals taking in the life. And I mean, I feel like these would go perfectly with a beer, if I'm honest.
Oh my god, yeah.
With a beer or after a beer. I feel like after eating this, I'm gonna have a bit of a dry mouth because of all the spice, so.
Get me a beer.
I mean, get me a beer. It's a shame they don't do beer.
The cheapest Efes we have found in Istanbul. After a kebab, what more do you need? Well,
we literally said it, didn't we? We said after you'd had that kebab, you almost certainly need an Efes, and I love the fact that this street
it's called the street pub, so it sort of is street food. Cheers.
Cheers.
So I always thought that Efes was the first beer in Turkey. Being that it's the most famous, it's the one that you'll get everywhere, but I've just found out from the barman that they do a thing called Bomanti. This is Bomanti unfiltered, and this was actually the first brewery, I believe, in Turkey, and this is their unfiltered beer, so I need to give it a try. They don't have a Bomanti glass, unfortunately. I'm having it in the Efes, but Efes has actually bought Bomanti, if I'm correct. A lot of beer information, but it interests me.
It's turned into a beer vlog, not a street food vlog.
You need it to like wash the food down, don't you? To make room for some more.
Good old digestion.
That's really good. It's I was expecting it to be hoppy because it's unfiltered. You can see the difference in colour to the Efes. It's a lot more cloudy. But to be honest, I can't tell too much difference between the two. I might actually slightly prefer this to the Efes. It doesn't feel as heavy. We are back at Taksim Square, and there is a major competition going on here for who has the best Donna Kebab and something else that we're going to try. But this is the place we're going to because there's a massive queue, and this is crazy.
There is literally 1, 2, 3, and it goes all around the corner. Just doing Donna Kebabs, but this one is the one that also does a very unique item.
Thank you so much.
This is madness. There's literally a competition. I've already ordered from Kills. I can't pronounce it. Kilza Kayala. But you're trying to get ordered from there, and they want you to come next door. But this is basically why we came here. It is the least appetizing thing you'll ever see. It is a wet hamburger. So basically what they do is they make a traditional hamburger. They then leave it in like a steam thing like you would have with a bun in China. This is the most traditional one. I mean, it doesn't look the most appetizing, but here goes. You know what? It is basically what it says. It's a little bit spicy as well. Yeah. It's almost like having, I don't really know. I can't even describe it.
The queue is so long here that this is definitely the best place here.
It's basically that. It's a soggy hamburger, but it kind of works because it's so soft.
The other thing we got from there was a Donna Kebab, basically. We have them everywhere in the UK, and a Donna is essentially meat on a rotating stick. I didn't realise how hot the fire was, because what they did once they wrapped it was they then just literally held the wrap there for like 1 second.
This is the beef one as well. And hold on,
toasted it.
You said earlier that you've never had a kebab. This is the kebab that we get all the time.
This is two in one day now.
And you're having, I can't believe this is your first Donna kebab.
Right,
it's a
I know.
Embarrassing.
This is my first ever Donna. Oh my god, can't believe it. You ready? This is big things. Wow. That is really good. Yeah, that's really good. That is so good. We're getting, do you know what? It's so funny because when you're filming yourself eating food, everyone's so interested, but I think they'll be pleased with the fact that I'm possibly a fan of a Donna Kebab.
Thank you for letting me.
Thank you, my friend.
I never thought I'd say it, but I really enjoyed a soggy hamburger. It was actually such a cool experience. They're in competition. It's like a kebab and hamburger competition, but they sort of are all friends, and it's all like made as sort of a joke. And I think we have time for maybe one more street food. We've had others in our time in Istanbul. We've had the lahmacun, we've had the pida, but we have seen these things that I've just spotted everywhere, and that is the chestnuts. They basically call it a chestnut burger, right?
Katani kebab or something like that.
Katani kebab, and you'll see them with these little stalls absolutely everywhere in the city.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
Good, thank you.
Okay.
Can I have 150 grams, please? Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much. Oh, they're really hot.
Are they hot?
Really warm.
Your chestnut kebab.
Teşekkürler. Teşekkürler, thank you.
Thank you.
I am very excited. How'd you eat them?
Just pop one out and eat.
Really?
I think. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh my god, can you see the steam? No, surely I don't just do that.
How much was that?
That was 30, so just over £1 you get 150 grams. Do you cut the shell off?
Yeah. I feel like everything's been 30. I feel like every dish or street food we have today has been like £1.
They're not very appealing, are they?
Pop it in.
Wow, very unusual. I'm gathering my thoughts. I think it's like a softer nut and it breaks apart in your mouth. I thought it was going to be squidgy.
Is it smoky?
Surprisingly not. They're actually relatively just pure nutty. I quite like it.
And just like that, that was Istanbul Turkish street food. I think we done very well.
We did so well.
We did really well. Let me just get comfortable. We've done like 8 or 9 different dishes. Like I said, there's so many more. We've tried ones previously like lahmacun, pide, but I mean in Istanbul, it's like one of the street food capitals of the world. You could eat non-stop.
Oh my god, 100%.
Prices were like $1 each. It was amazing, but as you can see,
we aren't in Istanbul.
We are no longer in Istanbul.
We're actually in Cappadocia, which is our bucket list destination and has been on our bucket list for so long. We're staying at the Kaftan Cave Suites Hotel.
Look at this, it's unbelievable.
Look at where we are right now. We can't wait to show you more over the next few days. We have so much planned and we are just really excited.
Like a lot planned here, weather permitting. Our fingers are crossed, but we'll see you in the next one exploring Cappadocia.